But today we're talking about something different. Today we're talking about joy. And joy is not that far apart from happiness. It doesn't feel that radically different. And sometimes you wonder which is which, but I want to say that joy essentially, in my definition anyway, is something that comes from within you that is more or less independent of whatever's happening around you. That the world can be falling apart, or you could actually be in a difficult situation, and yet there could still be a component inside you that you recognize as joy. And I think the Advent season kind of rightly leads up to joy as a concluding thing, rather than something that you essentially know is there all the time. And the way to know it there is to practice the first 3 weeks of Advent. So the first week of Advent was faith. And in other words, to believe that things will work out, or on the path, or somehow there is a grand plan, or that you can make a difference, or something. Believe something. Faith that you are a divine being, in essence. That you're part of that one thing, the one thing that's the source of everything. You are also an emanation of that, and therefore you carry those qualities. And then you need peace to go with it. And how do you get peace? And this turns out to be a really big one in the peace thing. What is yours to do and what is not yours to bother worrying about? If you can control it completely, then it's yours. But if you can't control it completely, it's not yours. And so to worry or have anxiety about things which you cannot control is not wise. And it causes you to have turmoil that doesn't fit the situation. And your ability to do what is right and not worry about what is not yours is the way you develop peace. You can be at peace because you don't have to worry about things that aren't yours to deal with. You don't have to worry about that. And if you don't worry about it, you will be happier, more peaceful. Your divine nature, that one doesn't need to worry about the rest of the world. You do have to worry about aligning with that. This is the whole program of Stoicism, is align with your divine nature. Reach your highest level of virtue, wisdom, acceptance, courage, and a couple others I can't remember right at the moment. But those are enough. If you could do no more than that, you could be at peace. So if you have faith and you have peace, what you're really leading up to next is love. To bring yourself to love is to bring yourself out of self-absorption, to cease being only about yourself, to move beyond the I, and begin to engage with positive feelings toward someone, something, or everything. And to give your love outward and to begin to radiate something outward. So prior, we're developing faith so we can stand tall. Then we're becoming strong in who we are. And now it's the time to reveal something beautiful into the world. To radiate, to give, to share. And this giving and sharing is part of this essence of being a whole human being. It sets us up for happiness, for a joy, really. A kind word, food, whatever it is, something for others every day of the year. And since our bodies respond beautifully to this practice of giving, you realize that you are building inside you this tendency to be happy, or I might say joyful. To be joyful is to have the experience come from within you, not because of something that is happening to you, but of something you are expressing of yourself. You are expressing love through these small acts. So now you have faith and you have this peace because you are being of good character, and you are also expressing love, and now the outcome is you experience joy. And so your joy then is an expression of yourself. It comes out of you. And when you are not in happy circumstances, this baseline, this internal experience stays in place. Yes, you'll be happy, but will you be joyful? It's not guaranteed. But this practice of having faith, in other words, managing your doubts and your fears and applying yourself toward the good, and in developing your own character so that whatever happens in the world cannot tumble you into depression or fear. And then radiating love will set the conditions for us to be, we're growing out of this worm-like nature into our divine nature as we practice expansion of what is our true nature through faith, through peace, through love, and finally joy.